Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the third. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers 7, Texans nothing.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Play action. Stroud now. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is the former USC man, Woody Marks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Texans.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
That just can't happen when you're trying to make a comeback, but no one knows that better than this veteran running back. He got a little loose with the ball, and it's going to cost him. I'm sure he's itching to have a chance to make up for that mistake.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Second down and 6 now.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. And here's Freiermuth again. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But we used the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Texans 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Gibbons. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stroud. Buying time to his left. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Stroud now on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 27 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st down, Texans.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. final play of the half. Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ballgame. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Houston. Nico Collins, 35 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. That would give running left with Montgomery. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On the quick, right? 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw it. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Running left, Montgomery. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Montgomery with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Texans 20.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, Rodgers. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
David Montgomery, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Steelers 21. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up second down.
2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Freiermuth again. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6. On the give, it's Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
2-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Montgomery running right. And he's got it to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
These are the situations where having a veteran running back is so valuable. They're just trying to run out the clock, and he understands the situation better than anyone. They trust him to try and power ahead for a first down, but most importantly, take care of the football.
Stroud back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
4-yard gain on the play.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Stroud looks to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure, but they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.